trying to keep Tenet spoiler free, essentially I watched this movie last night. I had to watch it in the cinema because everyone was like, Aiden was like, you have to watch it in IMAX. He hasn't seen it yet, but apparently the reviews were really good for IMAX. Christopher Nolan really outdid himself with this film. It is a visual masterpiece. A lot of people actually came out and said that this was also it's a very good movie. Some people said they were really confused. A lot of people said that it was a visual masterpiece. People like trying to figure out if they filmed like which parts did they film backwards, which parts did they film forward.
The main actor dude? What's his name?
Forgot.
The guy who's also playing Batman now.
Oh, he's not one of the main actors. Like so, Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, he said he was confused about which scene he was ever doing at a time. He's not sure in the timeline every day where he was.
Yeah, yeah. So, the thing is, this film is so genius, right? For me, this film is so genius to the point where I honestly think Christopher Nolan has outdone himself.
What is the story of this, without spoiling the entire story? Like, if I read up synopsis or something, what is
It's
Tenet?
time travel.
So it is time travel.
But it's not time travel.
Like a Looper situation?
Yeah, it's like Looper. Okay, so it's like Looper, but it's backwards day.
Backwards day at Looper.
Yeah, it's backwards day Looper.
Okay.
So the whole concept, right, is that if you watch the trailer, the ships are going backwards and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, like literally going backwards.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer, the ships are going backwards.
Couldn't remember.
Right? Ships are going backwards. You see things going in like the waves, instead of crashing outwards from the ship, it goes in towards the ship and the ship's going backwards.
Right.
Right. So the whole concept is that without ruining the story, you can control certain items that are inverted.
Huh.
So
It's like video game now?
so
What's control?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, like a exclusive game I haven't touched yet.
yeah, kind of. Okay, so I haven't touched control yet, so I can't really tell you. But essentially, some parts of the movie are backwards,
Yeah.
and so some people and some items.
Wait, are scenes backwards?
I think they were shot backwards.
Yeah, that's why people are getting confused. Because if you shoot a scene backwards and then play it backwards for people.
No, but it's forward at the same time. So it's backwards and forwards at the same time. That's the thing. That's how smart this film is. So
It's not a film for dummies.
no, it's not a film for dummies. Right? Like
Oh shit.
if you're not going into this movie expecting it to be Inception or stop doing that. And so if you're not expecting this film to be Inception or expecting this film to be
The Dark Knight.
or to have already figured out like some base theory of Inception, you're going to be so confused. Okay, so
you just reminded me of when we would go watch sci-fi movies all together, and then Joe and I would figure out the plot and then tell you the end, and you'd get mad.
So this one, okay. So the thing is, this film. Oh, fuck you guys.
I just remember, like the specific one I remember was the Tom Cruise one, where the aliens, it's like apparently saving the planet, and they're sucking the water, and we're like, he's working for the aliens, and you're like, what? I'm like, check it. He got so mad.
I remember this.
Oblivion, that was the movie. Yeah, oh shit. So we can't do that with this movie. Good to know.
No, well, the thing is, it's very intelligent how it's filmed, and it's very simple in how it's explained. The fact that people are confused about this film confuses me. It's pretty honestly straightforward. Like
backwards.
It's very obvious what's happened. Like they've gone through time and then they went back through it. Like you see the same scenes multiple times.
Avengers Endgame again.
Huh?
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. But to be honest, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I had to rate it on the three pillars that we always rate things on, which is narrative, cinematography, and I suppose immersion, right? It's it's probably close to like a 10 out of 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Okay, so immersion is probably like an 8 to be honest, because while for me, I got really into it. I was watching and I was like, holy shit. Like there's some parts I was with Randy and then she was confused, but I was just like, no fucking way. Oh shit, they did that.
Oh no, they didn't.
Oh no, they did. And then I sat there like, ooh, Christopher Nolan, you bad son of a bitch. You fucking brain. You so fucking smart, Christopher Nolan. Like the guy wrote and directed this, and I'm just watching it and like, geez, you're intelligent. Like
Christopher Nolan for
the,
president.
the ending of this film has a bit of an Inception thing, so it's triple layered.
Oh, okay.
So
it doesn't really end.
No, it does.
Oh, okay.
It does, but it's not the end of that timeline. Right.
So you potentially saw the end at some point in the film.
No. So the start of the film
Yeah.
is also the end of the film, and the end of the film is also the start of the film.
That's
Is that a spoiler?
Probably.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not a spoiler. I guarantee you, because
It's the Ian guarantee, is it? Does it come with money back?
there's no money for you to take.
I pay for the ticket. I'm like, nah, Ian, you spoil it. Pay my money back.
Having said that, cinematography, the fact that it was filmed this way,
Christopher
probably
Nolan's
backwards.
cinematography is always like
Yeah,
James
it's
Cameron
just
up there.
10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't normally give 10s, but like, I was like, well, it's not the most like artistic shots. It is very like, it really catches you.
Yeah.
It hooks you in real well. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whatever you want to give it there. Narrative, the way it's layered, 10 out of 10. And then for, I suppose, immersion, which is sort of like, if for people that don't understand what I mean by immersion, I mean like sort of like watching it and then sort of understanding it. If you're, I suppose, not dumb enough, if you're smart enough and it's not dumb, then like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But for most people, we'll probably just say it's a 5 because they're just confused. They're like, I don't know. Does he love her? I'm like, there's no love in the story. That's what Randy asked me.
Don't call your girlfriend dumb on street.
I didn't. Like, some people.
We're gonna get canceled now. You call like half the people watching the movie dumb. It's like, I didn't get it. You dumb.
Well, okay, wait. To be fair, there is some hint of love and interest, but there's
Romance.
no love. There's no romance. Put it that way. And there's like, it's just so many layers. But it can get confusing. So I understand why some people would say it's like a 5 out of 10. Like a 3. Like it's just too confusing. But honestly, if you can follow it well enough, and you just pay attention to the details, because honestly, it's all really obvious. There's no like small hints of here and there, like in an Avengers movie where someone's like wearing a shield logo or something like that. Like it's all very obvious. None of it's hidden. Easily, I would say, if you followed it, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. So overall, this movie's like a good 9, 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Would you risk COVID to watch it?
I did.
Yeah.
I risked COVID. I mean, we were spaced from other people.